Good morning. Okay, back row, we're ready to begin. Okay. Before I get started, there are a pair of glasses that were left at the check-in table. Women's glasses. Need them more than I do, fairly strong. Okay, Ian will have them, so if you realize a little bit later, he's the man to talk to. I'm Sharon Nelson-Arnsource, the president of HASP, and on behalf of the monthly program, I welcome you to this special music event, and it's a warm welcome to all of our guests today, as well as those who are with us on live stream. And Claudia told me there was something really important I was supposed to remind you about, but I can't remember. Oh, yes! If you've not yet muted or turned off your cell phone, this is the time to do it. Before we begin our program, I have a brief update on the HASP survey and the HASP forward process. 268 HASP members completed the online survey. Thank you so much for the time and effort that you put into that. The results affirm that our HASP community of learners value our many learning opportunities and the relationships formed through our social and service activities. A full analysis of the survey will be presented to the HASP Board of Directors next week, and thereafter it will be sent out to you sometime in the near future. So thank you again for your participation and the many helpful comments and suggestions that you made. Now, the first question on the survey asked, how likely are you to refer HASP to a friend? Over 73% of you responded positively, so I'd like to remind you that now is the perfect time for a referral. Beginning in January, the membership fee is prorated for the second half of the year, i.e. half price. And that provides a great opportunity for someone who would like to check out all that HASP has to offer to do so. So invite them to your friends to our January monthly meeting and point them toward the HASP online survey. Just a few reminders that winter break begins on Friday, December 16. Ian and Amy will enjoy a much-needed time away from the office, and I wish to really extend a very hearty thank you to the two of them for all the work they have done in this fall term. The HASP office will reopen on January 3rd, and that means that the HASP monthly meeting the program will be offered on January 10th. So that's the second Tuesday in January for this program, and classes will resume on January 23rd. Details will be emailed you through the HASP happenings and our new quarterly winter newsletter that'll be out early in January, so look for that. That'll be an online newsletter quarterly. And as we enter our winter break and all that the holiday season brings, I invite you to intentionally care for and nurture yourselves, to connect with others in meaningful ways, and to return to HASP, rested and eager to re-engage with all HASP has to offer in January. So before the music of today's program carries us into the season, Doug Walvard will introduce our guests and our new members. Doug?
Well, we are very pleased to have, believe it or not, 40 guests with us this morning. Isn't that amazing? And I would like to welcome each of you by name, Betty Beamer, Jackie Berggraf, and John Berggraf, Louise Ellenboss, Beverly Gruen, Mary Heisen, Dave Hoop, Donna Hoop, Chuck Johnson, Mary Johnson, John Nonhoff and Mary Nonhoff, our Schoon and Dale Schoon, Jenny Swearinga, John Swearinga, Lou Seitzma, Marilyn Seitzma, Adele Van Dalen, Jay Van Dalen, Barbara Versluis, Neil Versluis, Rosemary Vroon, Jim Wilcox, Pat Wilcox, Gail Woods, Jim Woods, Carol Wise, Paul Wise, Linda Damstra, Bruce Damstra, Judy Blaukamp, Linda Haveman, Larry Haveman, Deb Koopmans, Larry Gensink, Alan Denko, Ann Whittlesey, Dave Van Dorn, and Julie Dolan. We're so happy you're with us this morning. Please get to know a lot about HASP right away. We'd just love to have you join us. Also, I'm pleased to welcome and introduce 5 new members this morning, and I'd like to ask them to stand as I read your name and then turn around so you can greet and be seen by your new fellow HASP members. So joining today are Blaine Camp, Birgit Meyerd, David Meyerd, Jean Seeler-Gifford, and John Yodes. So please join me in welcoming. So as Sharon was saying, think of people you know who would benefit from joining HASP, talk to them about it, invite them to come to a monthly meeting with you. We'd love to have them join. And also remember that during the second half of our academic year, from January through June, the dues are reduced to $75. So who doesn't like a bargain? So more incentive. Also, finally, there will be a new member orientation on Wednesday, January 4th, 1 p.m. in the HASP office, primarily from members who have joined since last May, but anyone else who's new and missed their orientation and would like to come, we'd love to have you. But this is a chance to really get to know more about HASP, have your questions answered, and meet many interesting new HASP members like yourselves. So look for an invitation for that, and we'd love to have you come. Thank you.
Good morning, scholars of HASP. Music, the universal language of mankind, Longfellow. Without music, life would be a mistake, Nietzsche. Music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything, Plato. Where words fail, music speaks, Hans Christian Andersen. If music be food of love, play on, Shakespeare. If I cannot fly, let me sing, Sondheim. There are 2 means of refuge from the miseries of life: music and cats. Schweitzer. Just think for a moment about the expressions that you have about the joy of music in your life. 63 years, the Holland Chorale has been inspiring audiences to craft or reiterate quotations like the ones mentioned. The chorale has performed thousands of concerts for more than 250,000 people. Local concerts, concerts at Carnegie Hall, concerts at Chicago's Orchestra Hall, for music conferences, for educational performances in local schools, and countless other performances. A contingent of the Holland Chorale went to our sister city in Querétaro, Mexico. Another group traveled to Cuba in 2015. During the 63 years, original compositions have been commissioned by America's leading composers of choral music. Yes, if I can't fly, let me sing. I'm thrilled to introduce the Holland Chorale under the expert leadership of the 5th Artistic Director, Dr. Patrick Coyle.
There were wind chimes in the Good morning. It's great to be with you. The chorale was here for your December program several years ago, and it is just a delight to be back with you. We're singing a couple of pieces with our treble voices to kick off this morning. That was Music in My Mother's House by Issei Marie Barnwell. We'd like to sing for you now a setting of This Little Light of Mine, which is a new and quite different setting of the old spiritual / gospel tune. It's new to us this fall, and we hope that you enjoy it. We'll introduce the rest of the program as we go along. Our treble voices singing This Little Light of Mine.
Shine.
Thank you so much. I failed to mention, I'm Patrick Coyle, Artistic Director of the Holland Chorale. As Gary mentioned, the fifth, and only the fifth, in 63 years. Amazing, right? Once these people rope you in, you're there. You just can't go anywhere. As our tenor and bass voices take the stage this morning, I'd also like to introduce you to Kristen Goodike, our principal accompanist. Kristen. Kristen joined us in January of 2020. Think about that for a moment. And so we did a season of virtual concerts, and then we did a season of masked concerts. And so we are delighted to be here with you today, and the fact that we have survived our COVID epidemic as an organization, and delighted to be back in person. We're going to start with a piece that we learned last spring for our Beethoven and the Beatles concert. Some of you here will remember these songs. Hopefully some of you on the stage. Now the question is, how many of you remember when Abbey Road came out? No, seriously, how many of you? No, I'm kidding. One of my favorite pieces that the chorale does is a setting of the poem, The Awakening. And the music is composed by an old college mate of mine who was a phenomenal pianist. And he would appear on our weekly student recitals, and he always had to be the last person because no one would play behind Joseph Martin. Now he's composed this lovely, lovely piece, The Awakening.
No steeples rise.
Thank you so much. We're preparing this week, as we have been for a number of weeks, for our holiday concert, which is coming up this Sunday. One of the portions of the program will highlight the music of Bach, and another the music of John Rutter. This is one of those Rutter pieces, What Sweeter Music. Thank you so much. We have the privilege of separating into our treble sections and our low voice sections now and then. And so we're going to sing for you another of my favorites. And I guess it's fair to say that because I choose the music, all the songs are my favorites, right? So it's like having my own live playlist, you know? This is Brightest and Best, an Appalachian carol set by Sean somebody. Kirchner. Sean Kirchner.
Shepherds go worship the babe in the manger. Lo, for his God, the bright angels attend. Brightest and best of the stars of the morning, dawn on our darkness and lend us thine aid. Star in the east, the horizon adorning, guide where our infant Redeemer is laid.
Thank you so much. This is another piece that's new to us. This is I Cannot Count the Stars, a Eugene Butler setting of the Gwen Frostic poem.
I cannot count the stars.
Our next piece is a piece called God Bless My Family. Some of you may be aware of the jazz singer, songwriter, Broadway star, Ann Hampton Calloway. Ann wrote this piece a number of years ago, and I have enjoyed working on it with the chorale in an arrangement that I wrote with Ann's permission.
Dreams
snow tonight. And oh, what a family my life has given me. From the corners of the earth to the reaches of the sky, we touch eternally. And all my heart is, it's every day's Christmas. I will find a way to let each face I never loved shine out in me. God bless my family. As years go by, our carols we sang as children gather memories. What was just a song now feels like a prayer, welcoming us home to fathers, mothers, sisters, brothers everywhere. Some we've lost and some we found, as those circles us around in the songs we share. And oh, what a family my life has given me. From the corners of the earth to the reaches of the sky, we touch eternally. And all my heart is, it's every day's Christmas. I will find a way to let each face I never loved shine out in me. God bless my family. So fly, angels of my heart, we'll never be apart. Tonight we'll say a prayer for loved ones everywhere. You're a part of my family. My life has given me. From the corners of the earth to the reaches of the sky, we touch eternally. And oh, my heart is every day. It's Christmas. To let each face I never loved shine out at me. God bless my family. You'll always live in me. God bless my family.
All right, so we're going to turn the tables, or at least the podium, and invite you to sing along with us on a couple of pieces. I don't know, it's odd to sing, "Oh, the weather outside is frightful," when that seems a little projecting, I think. But I'm ready for it. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. and then we'll sing a couple of verses of The Little Drummer Boy and the first Noel. Where it is necessary, or where I think you might need a little help, I'll feed you the words as we go. Okay? All right, here we go. Kristen, and you. Oh, the weather. Oh, the weather outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. And since we've no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. It doesn't show signs of stopping. Doesn't show signs of stopping. And I brought some corn for Poppy. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the snow. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear, we're still goodbying. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. One more time. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Come, they told me, a newborn king to see. Our finest gifts we bring. To lay before the king. So to honor him. When we come, little baby, I am a poor boy too. I have no gift. I have no gift to bring. That's fit to lay the king. Shall I play for you? On my drum. First Noel. The first Noel, the angel did say, was to certain boy shepherds in fields as they in fields where they lay, keeping their sheep on a cold winter's night. God Thank you. Before we sing our last piece for you, Hark the Herald Angels Sing, we'd like to remind you that we'd love to see you at First Reformed Church at 630 State Street next Sunday afternoon, this Sunday afternoon, that is, at 3:30. To close out today, this is a new arrangement of Hark the Herald Angels Sing by Josh Sparkman.
Yes, if I can't sing, I can't fly, let me sing. Thank you very much, Holland Chorale. Patrick, thank you very much. Patrick's going to stay and answer a few questions that you might have. So raise your hand if you have a question, and we will get a microphone to you.
I was going to say, you can ask questions or I'm going to start telling jokes.
Okay.
You do
Patrick?
not want that.
Patrick, what does an audition for the Holland Chorale look like?
It takes about 10 minutes, and I appreciate that question. We have, in the chorale, we have everyone from 20-year-olds to those celebrating the 20th anniversary of their 60th birthday, and an audition takes only about 10 minutes. Some experience singing, some music reading ability is always a good thing, and easy as pie. We'd invite you to join us. We'll be accepting new members again in January. So you can go to the chorale website or give us a call and we'll set that up for you. I'm going to look for that call, though. All right.
Is there any conductor who has more fun than you do?
No.
Well, I don't know about that.
No, I tell you, this group, we're missing some folks today who couldn't get off from work to be with us, but this group is so refreshing, fun-loving, and you can't help but have fun with this particular group of people.
Other questions? Well, Patrick, thank you very much, and
My
please
pleasure,
express
Gary.
again our appreciation to your singers.
Thank you, and thank you to all of you for the invitation. Have a wonderful holiday, everyone.
Just a reminder, as you are leaving today, we will meet on January 10th here in this room, and our speaker is going to be Travis Williams. He is the CEO of, now named the ODC Network, the Outdoor Discovery Center. And it's going to be very, very interesting because if you've been paying any attention at all, you may have seen glimpses of this, but many of our major corporations and our companies are working with the ODC to begin to provide childcare at the site of the manufacturing centers. And I think that Travis is going to share with us how that is happening, what he has been doing, and I think it's going to be one of the best programs we've had. Follow that in February with Karen Siegel, who is a retired U.S. diplomat, and she's going to talk to us about Russia, Ukraine, and the United States. So we will become very informed as we begin the new year. Music builds community, and I can just tell by all of you who sang here today how much community HASP has. So have a wonderful holiday season, and we'll see you in the new year. Thank you.